All right, good morning, Mr. Petway. Everyone, when I call your name, please let Ms. Miller say her name first, and then you can say yours. This is the people versus Sewin Davis, ticket number SP 1366674, count one, consuming alcohol in public. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. I do apologize. Mr. Sewin, or Mr. Davis, I'm sorry, is scheduled for a review. He was in the waiting room for the longest time. Is he an individual I need to speak with?
No, he's, we're just gonna give him another date. He's
Okay.
right. Say your name, Mr. Davis.
Oh, yes, I apologize. You had just told me about this, Your Honor. I have not had enough coffee. For the record, Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, can you please state your full name for the record?
Yes, C1 Patton Davis.
So this matter is set for a review, and Mr. Davis, you were to pay $200 by today's date. You indicated, that you didn't know. I don't know how you know, because I know I explained it to you on February 1st that you were to pay $200, come back on May 3rd. This will be dismissed off your record. I will give you additional time to pay the $200. Can you have it paid by June 6th?
By what? The date again?
Or I'm sorry, June 7th or the 31st. That's more than 30 days. How about June 7th? Can you pay by then?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sure.
Okay, so I'll give you a month. You're gonna come back on June 7th at 8:35 for another review. Make sure you pay the fine. Once you pay the fine, this will be dismissed off your record, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot. June 7th. And I'm gonna have another Zoom date. Court date on telephone.
That's your court date. That's your court date, June 7th.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have it. I have it paid. Yes.
Okay, any questions?
No, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
I'll see you then. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge, could we do the Clarence Reed?
Give me one moment, everyone.
With Destiny Roberts, and she's up there at the 8:30. I didn't even look. She got a couple of them. And who's, I believe, is Charles Dixon on this whole? I think Dixon on it. Sounds I remember this.
That's not it. That's not it.
Okay, no problem.
I'm about to give it to you. Who do you need here?
It would be, yep, Destiny Roberts.
That's-
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Judge.
Judge, could we do Clarence Reed? Because he at work and I was trying to get him out.
Yeah. This is the people versus Clarence Reed, ticket number SP 1409334, count one, drove our license not valid. Good morning, please say your names for the record, or improper.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Clarence Reese, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Reese, can you please state your full name for the record?
Clarence Thomas Reese.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. I waive formal reading of the charges, stand Mr. Reese mute, and ask that any KPS be recalled.
Court will recall any KPS. Has your client wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. I have been in receipt of valid documentation. Mr. Reese does have a valid driver's license. I can attest to that as an officer of this court, and therefore I moved for dismissal in his matter.
Do you stipulate the probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
This matter is dismissed without prejudice as Mr. Reese has provided valid documentation. You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You all have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you. This is people versus Kevin Daniel. Ticket number SP 1338916, count one, driver license suspended, count two, driver register on title vehicle, and count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Kevin Daniel, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Daniel, can you please state your full name for the record? Unmute and state your full name.
Hey, Kevin Marquise Daniel.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. I waive formal reading of the charges. Stand Mr. Daniel mute and ask that any KPS be recalled.
All right, the court will recall any cases for Mr. Daniel.
For purposes of moving forward, Your Honor, there has been an offer tendered by the people in which the the driving while license suspended, SP 133-89161 will be amended to a failure to display, and counts 2 and 3, unregistered vehicle and no insurance, will be dismissed. I have gone over that plea with Mr. Daniel, and he wishes to avail himself of that offer today, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Daniel. Other hand, sir.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Miller, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Can you say that one more time?
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 22nd, 2022 at 1:12 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near Livernois and Curtis in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 1998 Infiniti vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Miller?
So satisfied, Your Honor.
Or is also satisfied with amend the count to fail to display, stipulate the probable cause as counts 2 and 3 to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. Mr. Daniel, there's a $200 fine. Can you have the fine paid by June 2nd?
June 2nd. Yes. $200.
Yes, $200. Do on
Okay.
June 2nd. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, thank you.
You are all set. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is the people versus. One moment. Janelle Roberson, ticket number SP 1406638, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Ms. Janelle Roberson, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Roberson, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Janelle Roberson.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. I waive formal reading of the charges. Stand Ms. Roberson mute and ask that any KPS be recalled.
All right, court will recall any cases.
Your Honor, for purposes of moving forward, I have seen valid insurance from Ms. Roberson. As an officer of the court, I can attest to that. Therefore, I move for dismissal in her case.
You stipulate the probable cause.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
This matter is dismissed without prejudice as Ms. Roberson has provided valid documentation. You are all set, Ms. Roberson. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, is this Rutland? RT. Okay. And then, okay,
Please, honey, sir.
yes, and Bennett didn't check in for it, did he?
Well,
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Sure. This is the people versus Michael Raymond, ticket number 20439-830, count 1, open intoxicating vehicle.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Michael Raymond, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Raymond, can you please state your full name for the record?
Michael Raymond.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. I waive formal reading of the charges. Stand Mr. Raymond mute and ask that any KPS be recalled.
Will recall any cases.
Your Honor, for purposes of moving forward, I have had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Raymond about his case. There has been an offer tendered by the people. However, I feel that this matter is one that a deviation letter would benefit from. Also, the benefit of obtaining discovery. Therefore, Your Honor, I would request and Mr. Raymond has requested appointed counsel in this matter, and we would like to set this matter for either a pretrial or trial date.
Okay, we can set it for a pre-trial date. Well, he's gonna have to go back in the breakout room when you get an opportunity, Ms. Miller. We're gonna email you the attorney request form, and can you go over it with him and send it back to us so we can send it out, so.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll give him a date of May 17th. And that'll be his pre-trial date.
At what time, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, 8:35.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Mr. Raymond, if you could please go to the breakout room we were in before. And as soon as I can, I will meet you back there and we will go through the appointed counsel form.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't see Mr. Rollins on the docket. I mean, I'll pull out.
He's on page 3 at the bottom, near the bottom. He's third one near the bottom, fourth one near the bottom.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Raymond, just tap your device and rejoin breakout room. It's gonna say rejoin breakout room. Just rejoin your room. And Miss,
Okay,
Join my room.
yes,
5.
Mr. Rollins, no.
Oh, okay.
This is the People versus Raeigen Rollins, ticket number SP 1434744, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, expired plates. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Raeigen. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Raeigen Rollins, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Rollins, please go ahead and state your name for the record.
Raeigen Rollins.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for arraignment and hearing in these matters. With regard to the arraigned matter, I waive formal reading of the charges, stand Mr. Rollins mute, and ask that any bench warrants be recalled in this matter.
I don't think there are any, it's just set for arraignment, but the court will
Perfect.
set aside.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. For purposes of moving forward, there has been an offer tendered by the people. I have gone over that offer with Mr. Rollins. He has indicated to me that he is waiting on an appointment for the vehicle, and therefore at a next court date would be able to provide valid documentation for both matters. Therefore, we are requesting a new date to give him ample opportunity to provide documentation to the court.
Do you want to set this for a pre-trial or a bench trial? 'Cause the next
A
meeting is-
pre-trial, Your Honor. He should have documentation by the next pre-trial date.
We'll set this for a pre-trial date on May 17th at 8:35.
Is it gonna be on Zoom again, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. All right, Mr. Baughman and Ms. Cole. Okay, you guys are ready?
The people are ready.
Mr. Baughman, you ready?
gotta get his client out. Jeez. Where's Mr. Buck? Okay,
Yes, here he is.
Hoffman's ready.
okay, let me see if I can bring out Mr. Dixon. Mr. Baughman, you may have to go in room 9 and get your client.
If you can put me in room 9, thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay. Let me find you.
Right here, I got it. Yes. It's Mr. Dixon. Oh, okay.
Turn on your video, Mr. Dixon, and unmute your device.
All right.
All right, this is the People versus Charles Dixon, ticket number U633994222. Count one, operator place of illegal occupation. Ticket number 2135868. Count one, operating medical marijuana care without. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me say that again. 213586381. Operating a medical marijuana care center without a license. Ticket number 213586271. Operation of a marijuana facility without a license. There might be one more, yes. Ticket number 223582831. Operation of a marijuana facility without a license. Morning, please say your names for the record.
So for some reason, I'm kind of having a hard time hearing, Judge. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just called the case. Say your names for the record, Ms. Cole.
Oh, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Dixon, state your full name, please.
Charles.
Okay, and then Officer, is it Chrisak? Can you say your name, please?
Officer Krysak, badge number 1163.
And thank you. Officer Levy, can you say your name, please?
Officer Levy, badge 4630, Detroit Police Narcotics.
Officer Nelson.
Officer Nelson, badge 4160, Detroit Police Narcotics.
Okay, and then Officer Rapaski. No, that you're not on that one. Never mind. Is it just three?
Yes.
There was an Officer Talbert. Can you check in?
Officer Talbert.
I saw Officer Talbert in the waiting room.
Yeah.
All right, breakout room rather. Okay, all right, this matter is set for trial. How do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, my client is going to here and now waive his right to any trial. He's been advised. He's going to plead guilty and make a factual basis this morning. He's doing so pursuant to a recommendation made by the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office.
All right, and what is the recommendation, Ms. Cole?
The recommendation would be attempt operation of a medical marijuana facility. And it would be a 12-month delayed sentence.
On which ticket, does it matter?
I forgot there were three up. Are there all three up today?
There's two operation and there's one operate and one operating. They all sound the same to me, but there's a difference. So want to do the most recent one, the one from 2011-22?
Yes, it's 358283.
Yeah. All right, so Mr. Dixon, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Boffman, in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you are waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 11th, 2022 at 2:10 p.m. On that date time, were you at or near 20127 West 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you engage in the operation of a marijuana facility without a license?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Boffman and Ms. Cole?
People are satisfied.
Defense is satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
court is also satisfied, will amend that count to attempt. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice, Mr. Baughman.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated. Thank you.
Dismissed without prejudice. We will proceed to sentencing. There is a fine, Mr. Dixon, of $200 that is going to be due on your next court date, which is a year from now. So that will be May 1st, 2024. So you need to pay the $200 fine.
I thought it was more than that, but
During this year, you can't get any more tickets. So essentially no further police contact. You pay the fine, you don't get any more tickets. When you come back, this will be dismissed off your record.
Okay.
Was there anything further on behalf of any of the parties?
no.
Nothing from the defense.
I thought the fine was more than that, but.
Is it? It might be. Is it?
I don't think it's mandatory. It's discretionary as a misdemeanor.
Yeah, I just see the $50. I mean, are you asking for the court to increase the fine?
Well, I would like to see at least $500 because there were 3 tickets total and 2 are being dismissed. And
Well, we probably could have wrangled about this in the breakout room, Ms. Cole. Respectfully, my client has given up a lot here in terms of his right to a trial.
What's your response, Mr. Baughman? She's asking for $500 fine. What's your response, Mr. Baughman?
Judge, I would leave it to the court's discretion. I would ask that the fine be left where it is and ask respectfully that the defendant be given some consideration for the fact that he's waived his right to a trial today and made it a lot easier. He's going to be on the hook for an entire year in terms of his behaviors. He won't be able to, he's going to get time to pay that fine, but we'd ask respectfully if you would consider, can we just split it in the middle, maybe do 300? Ms. Cole, would you agree to that?
well, I was just concerned because the original count operation of a medical marijuana facility is a $10,000 fine.
Right.
And I think that 500 is more than reasonable and he has a year to pay it.
Well, I can't change your mind if you don't change your mind, so I wouldn't say anything more than if it's a matter of discretion, Your Honor, and I believe that it is, and that you should probably know that the defendant did take some proactive and positive steps towards achieving his license, but in the end, he just kind of ran out of money and was not able to afford a brick and mortar place, and therefore his Detroit application was never completed. But he does have information from Lara from the state whereby he has been approved and pre-qualified. So it wasn't like he was setting out to do this and not achieve it the right way.
I will admit that when I said the $200 fine, it did feel a little low. And
Okay.
and Mr. Baughman, you're familiar with
Yeah.
this courtroom, so you know that's the fine that I usually give for pretty much all traffic offenses. But I do tend to agree with Ms. Cole. There were a number of cases. This is a little bit more serious, and he does have a lot more time to pay as opposed to the 30 days that I give defendants usually. So the court is inclined to increase the fine amount to the $500. You got 12 months to pay it. If you need to go on a payment plan, you can do so, but the court will correct itself and order the $500 fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Cole. Thank you, officers.
Everybody have a great day, please.
Thank you, Attorney Baughman, for resolving this.
Never mind. Never a problem, Ms. Cole.
Okay, so we all set here?
Yes, you are. You're done.
Okay, thank you.
One of those, don't you have a rate sheet for that kind of fine sheet?
Okay, Your Honor and Miss Rutland, Waukesha, she did not appear.
But you gotta keep track of other fines. No? Yeah, you do. I got 4 still in the Officer Honeycutt, good morning. You know what, Miss Rutland, did Waukesha Rutland check in, Mr. Kelway?
No, she didn't.
Okay, so she's not here, so you are released. Officer Bennett, she is not here, so you're released as well. We'll KPS her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you. And then,
The other two are here. Kevin Robinson is here and Marvin Rush is here. So I